under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rangers have won the first 2 games of the series, so they're looking for a 3-game sweep here today.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Christian Javier will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Striding in is Nick Solak. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Nick Solak.
First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Hit down the third baseline. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And there's one down now. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what David Dahl has in store. He's working on his 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Very weakly on the ground. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Dane Dunning gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now with the plate is Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
And that's through for a hit. On to second, but the throw is wide.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Into the box, Miles Strong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Altuve stands at second with no outs. All even now, 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bounce it to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brentley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a line drive. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Ro. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Odor settles under it, and there's one gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Breckman right now. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now the 0-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-1.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Next up, Yuli Gurriel, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. He's set and the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh. 2-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gurriel enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A 3-0. He has taken strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First delivery to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in next, Jason Castro. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. And man alive, I thought this moment would never come. He's got to be absolutely shell-shocked after a miserable performance. Kyle Cody comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gallo is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Astros lead it 7-0. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now, of course, it's still rather early, but there is a bit of a hill for them to climb if they're going to complete this sweep. They trail by a considerable margin to this point.
It's a kind of an easy thing to do when you're trying to sweep a team. You fall behind early. There's a lot of baseball still left, but they're going to have to score some runs and score some in a hurry to get back into this one.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Popped him up. Castro waits on it. 1 out.
That is it. The designated.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Chris Davis now. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next to hit is Willie Calhoun. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. Now the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Rougned Odor would be next. Count still full, 3-2. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Hit down the line at first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
So stepping in is Miles Strong, set to lead off the home half of the second.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
The windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Still even at 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game and he's only going to continue to get better.
Here's Michael Brentley. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Calhoun. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Breckman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. 1-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
You got 2 balls.
That's an
1 strike.
impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a slider waved at and missed.
2-2.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And now, Kyle Tucker. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ready with the 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronald Guzman. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Oh, that's upstairs.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Brentley on the move. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Jose Trevino. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Nick Solak waits on deck. A runner in scoring position with none out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Hey. 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Stepping up is Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's hit deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left field, David Dahl.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers 1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Now here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Guzman in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Aledmus Diaz. 3rd home run for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
This is a fastball away, and you can see him extend those arms, really going with the pitch to the opposite field. And when you hit them down the line like that, you don't have to hit some tape measure job. Barely over the fence is just fine.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One and 1 to Jason Castro. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Up next to the
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Culberson is there, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's the Astros 8 and the Rangers 1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. And now the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 4.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Chris Davis next to bat. And she'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. Gurriel moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Willie Calhoun.
And now in the box, Willie Calhoun, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Miles Strong set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering on its way.
Don't touch that. Nope, outside.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Guzman has room in foul territory. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brentley.
So now to the plate, Michael Brentley flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Carlos Correa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Rangers.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next up is Ronald Guzman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Nope.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Jose Trevino. No balls and a strike to count. He singled in his first AB. And he lays off for ball 1. On the ground to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail big. It's 9-1. Into the box, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The right fielder, Gallo.
Now the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him. Yuli Gurriel is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Diaz, 30 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, This is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Jason.
Next to dig in, Jason Castro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Tucker on second. Diaz is over at first with one away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Odor back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
In now, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Josh James takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Nick Solak. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to bat will be Charlie Culberson. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. And now the first pitch. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. He is taken high above the zone. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. 3-1. There's ball 4.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder.
Next to stand in is David Dahl. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now another 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Joey Gallo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
At the plate, Chris Davis. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers 3. Now it'll be Miles Straw. His last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Michael Brentley, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Breckman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Breckman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Down the left field line and deep. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers 3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
Number 5, Willie Calhoun.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Next, it'll be Ronald Odor. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that misses 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Odor, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
The catcher.
Steve Cishek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 31, Steve Cishek.
Jose Trevino will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. There's 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Still way back, it's 9-3. DeMarcus Evans enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Gallo. Tucker.
Now into the box. Kyle Tucker singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ulieski Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Solak. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. Their bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on the way as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Culberson, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Now the payoff pitch home. He'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Another try at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. 1 left for Texas. Still way back. It's 9-3. Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
At the plate now, Jason Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The Rangers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calhoun is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 3.
So now into the box is Miles Straw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. One left for Houston, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Joe Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. From the stretch, 0-1 the count. Smith stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Chopped weakly to the right. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Three and 2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Willie Calhoun is on deck. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Well, that was certainly worth the track. Easy, but sliding. Any rifle field to come. Yeah, just all the way around. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's working on 1 for thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's out.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Hard sinker misses 2 and 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Lifted down the line in left. And he fouls this one off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now another 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3 and 2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Last shot for the Rangers in this one, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch of the AB now. Popped up. The pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Texas down to their final strike in this one. 2 and 2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Houston Astros came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Christian Javier earns the win, his second. Dane Dunning couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,000.